Welcome back to Adore's Next Top Model, the final backstage exclusive of this season. We're finally here. We are at the finale. I want to thank everyone for being so patient and waiting for this project to be over. We're almost there. And needless to say, though, that the top three models should be extremely proud for their accomplishments. Unfortunately, Alexis had to go home, an incredibly talented model that we hope to see in future seasons. But that means that Hydra and Naomi are the top two. Which one of these two models will go on to win the grand prize and become the winner of season 6 of Adore's Next Top Model? We shall find out in the next episode. Now let's begin with some backstage exclusive.
Hydra said, fuck this, I don't need this show. Period.
Clipping these bitches.
Hey, daughter.
I love her.
Wait, so you said next month, July, is when you're going to start releasing the episode?
Yes, episode 1 will be out within July.
Can you sign it in blood?
Can you do it July 4th?
Oh, yes.
Release it July 4th.
Girl, I'm not getting paid on July 4th. Get paid July 7th.
You gotta get in good with the manager. Make him your sugar daddy.
That would not be the vibe. Like, I work with my dad, so like, you know.
Oh, never mind.
We're not Alabama up in here, girl. It's not
Never
Alabama.
mind. Girl. Love that chicken from Kentucky. No, ma'am.
But yeah, my dad manages like hotels and shit, and he managed to get me hired. We love a Nepo baby, Lamo.
Okay, Paris Hilton.
For real.
Hey, if
We
you
love
got it, use it. If you got
Girl.
it, use it. Why not?
I'm a Nepo baby fucking being a waitress, like, you know what I mean, period, I guess. Love that for me.
You just work your way up. Work your way up, girl.
I can't sleep my way up, unfortunately, but, you know.
Yep.
Alright. Girl, I will fucking send you flying to the ocean. Welcome back to Adore's Next Top Model, Season 6, Backstage Exclusive. Now, today was a really heavy episode. Let's talk about it. So, first things first, I want to congratulate Naomi and Hydra for being the official top 2, the tops of the season. How do you guys feel about that?
I feel amazing. I feel great. I feel fantabulous. I feel fantastica. I feel, accomplished. And I feel like it's rightfully deserved. I am going to miss my sister Alexis, my beautiful dark-skinned queen of the universe. I am sad to see her go because, it's amazing to see, Black women doing their big one, on a platform such as Adore's Next Top Model. But in regards to, being the top 2, I mean, the show must go on, I fear.
I'm feeling really good. And like, Naomi said, rightfully so. I feel like we both have amazing talents when it comes to fashion. Naomi took this week, and I mean, her look is show-stopping, 100% deserved, and love your outfits, both of them. Even the reveal was amazing. It was very whimsical, very fun. But like she said before, I think we're the top 2 for a reason, and I look forward to what we can show you guys next week.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of, as I said on the runway, I'm very proud of all of you. You guys, Hydra and Naomi, are now neck and neck, so I need you to, step your pussy up as always.
Period.
One of you will be immortalized as the winner of Season 6. You'll receive 60k Linden, and you'll become a judge. And only one person can get that, so may the best woman win. Period. But on to the elimination. So, Alexis, how are you feeling, babe?
It is what it is. I had so much fun this season. Like, girl, when I tell you, I went from store to store to store, trying on so many demos to put a look together. But I feel I stayed true to like my version of fashion and like what I could see on the runway in real life. So I'm so happy that I was able to be a part of this season. And like, I always look back to season 3. So actually, I've seen all the seasons. And when I saw season 5, I was a little nervous. Yeah, I was a little nervous, especially season 5, because I'm like, oh, they were going to like, astro galaxy kind of themes. But then when I saw season 3, I was like, okay, then maybe I can like be a part of this. So I'm happy that I did join, and it was so much fun. Like, I love it.
So, in regards to you personally, Alexis, I I promise you, like, I'm saying this as a person and not a door or whatever the I really appreciate you as a person, as an entity. I think you're incredibly sweet. Like, I'm not even kidding. Every single time I've interacted with you, you've made me feel better. Like, there's something really sweet and calming about you, and like, I think that needs to be protected at all costs. And I know when you reached out to me through Instagram to apply for the show, did my research and I looked into your photos and stuff, and I said, girl, Miss Ma'am is Miss Cover Girl. She's editorial, you know, she is the magazine girl, and I'm in love with how tall and sexy you are. Like, it is so my vibe. It really is. And you've done amazing this season. I really appreciated what you brought to the runway, and I totally see where your inspos came from. I really enjoy the step and the risk you took with today's episode specifically. When I was like trying to do a look for this episode myself, I didn't really have much time, sadly, but even I was panicking and I was like, girl, like, I cannot imagine what the models are going through. So this was obviously a very hard theme, and you guys are all troopers for going through it. You know, as always, you will not be leaving empty-handed from the show, and if you ever do want to come back, I would love to, you know, welcome you back with open arms, Alexis, for a round 2 next season, if you'd like.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I have a quick question for you. The speech you gave on the runway, did you write that beforehand? Was it a script?
Did. You know, just in case, you know, gotta stay prepared. I'm ENFJ, so I'm always prepared, organized. So
I was like, did this girl like predict she was going home and had like a speech ready and everything? Like, I was like, okay, that's cute, I guess. Like,
you know, I gotta stay ready, but you know, I wanted to go out gracefully and, you know, just iconic. It's always, I'm trying to be iconic, so.
You
Can we
did
say-
that.
Can we say Alexis is Miss Congeniality of this season?
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, you.
That.
I have to agree. Like I'm just seeing you, but your energy is like very positive. I have to agree.
sorry, real quick, Miss Congeniality is, you know, not a thing. It's fan favorite in ANTM. This is not Drag Race. But yeah, no, after this season is up and the finale is like, you know, doing its big thing publicly, then you know, the fans can always vote for their fan favorite.
So I was gonna say, in regards to Alexis' elimination on this beautiful, you know, sunny night, you know, it wasn't the hair, it wasn't the makeup, it wasn't, you know, well, maybe it was the coat. But bitch, and if we're gonna be honest, it was those boots. Bitch, throw those away. But you do look really cute, and I love your outfit.
These are my canned food, and I will eat them. Thank you very much.
As you should. Period.
Girl, ain't none of us eating anything. Like, we're skinny.
True, that's true. Solid. Just a salad.
About to order me a piece of cheesecake after this because of all of you.
So I know that a lot of the models have, of course, watched the show in its previous seasons, but Alexa, since you've mentioned it quite a few times that you've seen the show in its entirety from, you know, season 1 to this one, I mean, how does it feel to be a contestant on the show as opposed to a viewer? Did your expectations get met? You know, did you have any anxieties, fears? Like, you know, how does it all really go for you? What were your thoughts?
Yeah, so like comparing what I watched versus like being actually a part of it, I thought it was going to be more stressful, more catfights. So like, I'm in real life, I'm like a chill person, and I actually walk away from like, I don't entertain like drama. So like, for the most part. So like, I was anxious about that. Like, oh, people gunning for me, people being like, girl, you da 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 da. So I'm so happy the season wasn't that, and we could just focus mainly on fashion. And I think this season we really did, like, we really geared more towards fashion. I think other seasons, you know, it was more so fantasy, and like it was a little different. So yeah, I think our season and season 3 are just top tier seasons. So
Clock it. Period.
yeah,
Love season 3 a lot. That's interesting.
I'm obsessed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's sweet. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you had a good time. So regarding the drama and people ripping each other's wigs off, honestly, that depends on the season. So because I don't like to produce fake drama and stuff like with any of my shows, especially this one, it truly depends on what happens naturally and the kind of people that are part of the cast. You will never catch me cutting the cameras and going, "Wait, Naomi, can you call her a drama is cute and fun and he and all of that up to a point, but I do think that, girl, we got lucky the past like season or two for the most part in regards to drama.
I think it definitely helps that this season is, a shorter season, obviously. So, it didn't give the bitches a chance to try it. You know what I mean? Because I know that on this cast, there are people that are willing to clap back, if drama were to ensue for one reason or another. But, it just didn't get to that point, which I'm very, thankful for. We all kept it cute. We're keeping it classy and fantastic. So I wanted to thank you, the judges, for the win. I feel very honored and I feel very happy because I worked really hard on these two looks. As Alexis was saying, it's really hard to find specific things on Second Life, to try to make it work. So, I'm happy that we were all able to find something, put it together. And I'm just very appreciative for the criticism and the compliments about these two looks. And I hope I gagged you guys with my two little, my two little tricks up my sleeve that I had up my sleeve. And yeah, and I think Venus really hit the nail on the head with my second look. It was kind of more of like a modern day version of Marie Antoinette. I know you mentioned, Adore, that you were looking more for like pop, like that pop theme. And Marie Antoinette is pop culture.
Very much deserved. You all did
Yes, ma'am.
amazing.
Thank
Naomi,
you.
congrats for the win. Gorgeous.
Thank you. And
Congrats,
Alexis,
Naomi.
girl, keep doing your big one, Alexis. I want to see you come back next season. Because I
Yes.
feel like you are definitely one of the girls to watch out for.
Thank you. And congratulations on your win. You look so beautiful.